Yeah, I know, another mini split video with dogs as the star of the show, I know, but this one's important. So I camped for the first time 2 nights at a campground using the mini split in Florida when it was hot and humid. And I set it on the dehumidify setting, which is a wonderful setting to get the humidity down in the camper van. And I ended up with a head cold that lasts for many days now. We're runny nose and sneezing because the mini split air conditioner, I don't think it was, so my head was here. I don't think it was blowing directly on me. It was blowing this way and bouncing off this wall and hitting me in the face because it's even on low speed, the air circulates that way, and so it gave me a little cold. And so what I did is installed an air dam deflector made out of just this plastic sheeting you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's. It's good stuff for multiple uses. It's also a good alternative to these expensive magnetic window covers. To use that white sheeting you can just put over your window like that, and that would look a lot better than just about any other material. So here's what the deflector looks like from the back end. You can see I cut a groove so it goes over the refrigerant lines, and I used white screws. Probably could have gotten away with just 2, but I put 3 in. I thought the further that way, the less problem any hole will be, and the further this way, the more visible the hole will be if this cover were taken off. But since this is a permanent install anyway, what the heck. So I put another screw up there to keep the pressure on top, to keep the air, help the airflow forward rather than sidewards or backwards when I'm sleeping. Here's what it looks like on the inside. There. So it's a flexible plastic redirector air dam that is not going to hurt me if I hit it. So that should help quite a bit and prevent me from getting a head cold that's caused by the mini split air conditioner. So it was extremely hot. I'm warm and humid where I camped out at the peninsula of St. Petersburg, and so that thing was just critical for comfort. But then in the days following, I ended up with sniffles because of the air was blowing too close to my face. So this should stop that from happening. I mounted the remote control here for good access anywhere in the van, whether I'm sleeping or whatever. That's a good location. And I didn't permanently screw it in there. I didn't want to make holes in this decorative formica or whatever material this is, laminate. So I used the double-sided tape, which sometimes that fails when it gets really hot, so we'll see how long that lasts. I also raised this bench seat up and forward some so I have more room on the bed, and because the previous installer put it too low, so I made these custom wooden brackets. That was a all-day project to do that. I got one metal reinforcement there in case the wood fails, and I had to relocate the cup holder that was up there down here because I moved the seat this way in order to open the pantry door fully for the first time ever. It goes past the bench seat, and the bench, it was such a perfect fit. The bench seat holds the door open, and I also built shelves that the previous builder failed to do. I don't know why. Maybe he was thinking about hanging shirts and pants in there, but that's just too narrow. That would only be suitable for one garment. That's crazy. So he should have put shelves in there. For cooling, I also have this nice fan. This is 24 volt, so it's more efficient going from the Tesla 24 volt Tesla module coming right from it. So what do you think about my air dam? At least it's white and it does match. At least it's not a non-matching color. Even the screws match. my first thought was I was going to use a blackout curtain and hang it across there with weights on the bottom to redirect the air that way, and then somehow I thought of the firm plastic as being a better idea because it's just going to look better that way. So it's holding up really well. The flex line, no leaks. I had a dream, like a night terror, that there was a leak, but it was just a dream. There was actually no leak. Oh, you rolled over. You want your belly rubbed. She gained a few pounds since being spayed because she doesn't have estrogen hormones anymore. What do you want, you big monster? So, yep, mini split holds up really well. Before you go, let me tell you about my sponsor is Generic Brand Poo Paper. Be sure to buy some Generic Brand Poo Paper and click on the link below so I get the affiliate commission. They are a bonded pair. Oh, I almost forgot. Another thing about the mini split I noticed when I'm camping, it actually took lying down up there and closing the doors to find out that this mini split actually does have quite a noise resonance inside the van. It's more like a low frequency bass that I actually like. It's like a motor running, like your like a diesel engine running, kind of, not quite like that, but so there's vibration going through this door in the frame of the vehicle onto the bed frame somehow. Even with the rubber bushing on the bottom here, this is not preventing vibration because this is the only point of contact that the mini split has on the van. It is not mounted directly on the back door. It's mounted on the bottom frame that is mounted to the back door. So somehow there's a frequency resonating through these rubber feet into the back door, into the bed frame, that I can feel just a little bit when I'm sleeping, and I like it actually, but some people may not like that. But it's still a lot less, much less intense than a generator, except maybe a Honda EU 1000 would be about the same as if a Honda EU 1000 were mounted on the back. When this thing runs, that's what it kind of sounds and feels like when you're sleeping in here. But when you're not sleeping in there, you don't notice it. It's extremely quiet inside and out. It takes closing all the doors and sleeping on the bed for you to notice anything, because you're getting that frequency going through the frames of everything. Oh, she just put out a Spanish trill. Wish I could get that on video. What? Go get Katana. Go get Katana. Go get Katana. Go get Katana. Tidy, get Katana. There's the Spanish trill. First time I got it on video. The she makes. Can you do a Spanish trill? All right. Leave comments or don't leave comments. Subscribe or don't subscribe. Hit the like button or don't hit it. Thank you.